Hi, this is Greg DeRocher from Safe Ride for Kids. Today I wanted to talk to you about the energy absorbing tether anchor loop accessory for the RideSafer 2 travel vest. As you can see, it's essentially a loop of webbing with a metal ring at one end. The energy absorbing part of it is built in right here, where these three rings are designed to stretch and absorb energy in the event of a crash. You would use the energy absorbing tether anchor loop, or EATAL, in a situation where the vehicle does not have a factory installed forward facing tether anchor point for a forward facing child restraint. Or you could also use this if you're using the RideSafer travel vest on a school bus or multiple passenger van that doesn't have tether anchor points. We're going to demonstrate this in this vehicle utilizing the front seat, because in this vehicle, in the back seat, we wouldn't be able to access where the back seat mounts to the floor. So in this scenario, we would actually put the child in the front seat utilizing the tether coming off of both shoulders. Now, if you are using a vehicle that has a lap only belt, you must use the top tether that comes with the RideSafer 2. Another option, though, is if you want additional support from using a vehicle's lap and shoulder belt with the RideSafer 2, you are allowed to use the top tether in addition to the vehicle's lap and shoulder belt. It is not required in that scenario, but it is an option if you want to provide extra upper body restraint. But again, if you're in a lap-only seatbelt, you must use the top tether to provide the upper body restraint for that child. So the way that the tether anchor loops attaches to the vehicle is you're going to go where the vehicle seat mounts to the floor. Now in this particular vehicle, it comes with this little plastic cover over the mounting spot. We're just going to very easily remove that. And if your vehicle isn't that easy to remove, it's not a big deal to just go around the whole thing. We do want to make sure that we're not going over the track this way, because when that front seat gets moved back, it could potentially damage the accessory. So the next step is just to feed this around where that seat mounts to the floor, feed it through itself, through that loop, and cinch it tight. You've now created a tether anchor point with the energy absorbing tether anchor loop accessory. The next step is to bring the tether from your RideSafer travel vest down and just clip right in there and then snug it up on the child. The final step would be to move that vehicle seat back away from the dash so that the child in the front seat is away from the dash or the airbag if there is one. Another scenario would be if you cannot access where that seat mounts to the floor, or if you're in a school bus or multiple passenger van, you can actually use the vehicle's seat belt behind the seating position that the child is in, as long as there's no other occupant there. So what you would do is you would buckle that in, and then if it's available, you're going to switch the retractor, and we've got another video on that. But you essentially pull it out all the way to the end and then allow it to go in. And you cinch that up nice and snug. You're going to take the energy absorbing tether anchor loop, go around that seat belt just like that, and then cinch that up. Now you've created a tether anchor point right here, and you can bring the tether from the seat in front of it and anchor to that just like that. And then again, go ahead and cinch that up so that it's snug on the child, but not too tight. So that's how to use the energy absorbing tether anchor loop. If you have any questions, you can visit our website, RideSaferTravelVest.com, and there we've got a great FAQ section and all of our contact information. So if you have any questions, feel free to get a hold of us.